Hi guys. Now that I talked about using AI for songwriting, I wanted to talk about some of the signs that ChatGPT is in somebody's song. Now, some of the word choice is one of the signs. I'm not really sure about structure because I know that could be different, but like I know it'll have like a certain formula it probably uses, but I don't really know yet like what that is. But maybe I'll find out, maybe I won't. I don't know if I pay attention to that stuff. I think I just, in my own songwriting, have always had like my own structure, and then I understand that like ChatGPT probably has like a different one. I just don't know what kind of structure it has, but people can identify. There's always going to be someone out there who knows how to, just from like the structure, like know if it is or isn't or whatever. But okay, certain words and concepts and like ways of phrasing titles and certain interests are totally like ChatGPT. I don't know for like using Claude for songwriting, like what that does or doesn't do. Because I literally just downloaded it. But okay, things that write like ChatGPT, I've seen it have an obsession with blinking. Okay. Now, I would always edit that out. I think I only had like one song where I kept that in or something, or was willing to do it. Okay. ChatGPT, when I first downloaded it, it would be like everything was like blinking. It would be like, oh, you had a glass of water that was blinking up at you. Which kind of doesn't mean anything, but it would want to like possess inanimate objects with like consciousness, right? So it would be like, oh, you had a bottle of water that was blinking, and then you had a marker that was blinking, and then you had glasses that were blinking. Like that was like how ChatGPT was when I first downloaded it. And it started to do like everything was a cathedral. And that definitely, it started wanting things to be made out of paper and for everything to be a cathedral. Which, cool. Everybody loves paper because paper could be used for so many things. Cathedrals, it's giving like structure of a building with like a spiritual vibe, I guess, which is cool. Everybody loves that, you know? So it's sort of trying to fit in with like what are some of the cool like artistic concepts out there. So but you can tell because why is everything blinking? Why is everything a cathedral? Why is everything made of paper? Now there are more signs that it started to kind of use. You will notice everything is neon. Now, before I even knew, or before I had ChatGPT downloaded and used it for anything, I was already using the word neon because I just love like bright colors and neon stuff, so that does fit in with like my actual like authentic personality, of course, because I always want to like have myself in everything I'm creating too. But I do have parts of like what ChatGPT does for songwriting that I really enjoy and like. And so that's why I don't mind being open about it, because it does feel like it actually meshes very well with me creatively, because I love like outside the box concepts like it loves to do. Now, and I'm saying it loves that because even if you don't program that in, you could try to write like a normal song on there. Something will be neon, or something will be blinking, or something will be a cathedral, or something will be made out of paper. Oh, it loves to say like things are dark because it wants like what it feels like is like a creepy element. Like it wants something dark. So like just the word dark, like not like like it'll just say the word dark. It'll say dark. It'll say neon. Oh, teeth in the mouth. ChatGPT. This is sort of its like weird side. Oh, veins. Like the most ChatGPT title is like neon veins or something, or like, you know, like that. Everybody's gonna have that one. Every person's gonna have like a song called like Neon Veins, or the Neon Cathedral, or like a lot of people are gonna have that. Or the cathedral blinked. A lot of people are gonna have that. a lot of people are gonna have neon veins of the mouth, of the teeth. Um, the teeth and neon veins or something. Like a lot of people, that song is gonna be coming out in with so many different variations of lyrics, so many different people. Lots of people are gonna have that song, but that one probably gets thrown away a lot because why is it called neon veins full of teeth? Yeah, it loves like full of something. It loves that. Um, it loves sort of like a dark spiritual vibe. Which what does that mean? It doesn't really obsess over like witchcraft. Like it loves sort of like Catholic imagery or energy, but it loves people having this like, oh, they're Catholic, but they don't know anymore. They don't know if that's fine anymore. So like I've been willing to use so many of these concepts in my songs because I just found it fun, but because I'm like, why not try something and see like what this does? Because like, why not? Like, what kind of opportunity to just not try it? Like, I don't know. I love trying stuff, but but yeah. Um, I don't know. I'm trying to think of more of what it would do. It just, I don't know. That's how much I've paid attention though. But I don't know about like more than that. Um, I think because I would always prompt it for specific stuff, but those are the things that would show up anyways. Like if I said like, today I want a song about aliens, like, but they're drinking like liquid metal or something, like, like what are some lyrics about that? Like everything that would show up would be like neon, um, like dentist related stuff, you know, like the aliens were blinking, like the drink was blinking, like that's like what kind of song it would give. So you can keep that, or you can play around with it and like change some stuff, um, and not keep some of the more awkward sounding stuff. I've done both. Like I've like played around with things, changed things, and then there have been times where I just literally used the exact song it gave me because I wanted to see what that does. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, is this like a weird like spell? Like should I just say it? Like what happens? Does it do something? Like I don't know. Because I know my energy is still there when I put on a performance of it. Like I care very much. It is my actual, you know, voice and everything, and the vocals are unprocessed and all of that, of course. First of all, because I have no other way to do it, but second, because I that is like something I care a lot about. So yeah. But if you see like veins everywhere in somebody's writing, and then next to it it says, and everything was neon and everything was dark and whatever it is, and like I don't know how to explain it, and then it's like just again, everything's paper, everything's neon, everything is the mouth, the tongue, the teeth, blinking. Like the teeth were blinking and then they turned neon or something. Like that is very it has not ventured into like doing very good like witchy songs yet. You have to kind of really try to get those because it wants everything to be about trying to escape being Catholic. So across the whole planet, we might all seem very Catholic, but trying to escape, which doesn't make sense because it wouldn't be very hard to leave a religion you don't want to. And if you're a witch, you might find it funny or interesting to perform a song about trying to. I just have such like a sense of humor, and I don't feel like I get like embarrassed that much, so I don't mind doing like a song about teeth, like. But it won't really let you do any songs where you're trying to feel like sexy or something. Like it really doesn't let you do that because it has like guardrails. But what that means is that when you're not trying to do something like sexy, it'll let it slip through the cracks and give you a song that sounds so sexual because why is it about like the inside of someone's mouth in some weird way? But it'll be like in a creepy, like scary, sexual way, but it's about like the inside of someone's mouth and you're like, whoa. Like I don't know what that is. Like it has some moments where it slips through its own guardrails with its own ideas. And yeah, there are some scary things about that, or weird things about that. Not really scary, but like, you know, awkward, weird things about that. But yeah, I don't know. But it hasn't, but I just have like such a sense of humor with stuff that like I don't mind performing like a weird song. But I do think the guardrails should be loosened up a little bit because it won't let you say anything that's even like you trying to be like sexy, or it won't let you say anything that's like you trying to be like weird, but it'll do that to you in the song without you like putting that in there. But I don't know. Sometimes I I feel like I don't really get like embarrassed by stuff. Like I don't really mind seeming weird. And I feel like if anything that just I'm willing to grow in that way because I don't really care. But I am just here to enjoy the experience, and I'm gonna just continue doing what's fun because I would never want to feel like the career that I'm like trying to work on is being forced to be in a way that doesn't feel fun. Like I would always just want to do whatever's fun for me. And if there are people who want to follow, then they want to follow, but it's not like I have like fame or something, so I'm not like losing followers over talking about it or being willing to experiment with something. So I can pretty much do whatever I want, to be honest with you, because I have like probably like one or two or three like active viewers, which is great. I appreciate it, but it does kind of mean I can kind of do whatever I want because maybe I'll get another one, you know? And I sort of started to like perceive every song I put out. It feels like it's like a new Pokemon I just like captured, you know? Like it feels very like accomplishment oriented and like solar plexus like opening to even not have to be the one who like wrote every word of it but still have a song that I get to put out. Like that feels very like accomplishment oriented because you still get to accomplish things even if like obviously I have like a working brain, like I can like put words together if I want to. Everybody can, but like not everybody can force themselves to do it even if they're not sure if they feel like the song is good, because I feel like that's what makes you get good is like you force yourself to do that anyways. But I've already been through that, like I've already learned how to write stuff, so again I don't mind. It's not like I'm wasting time that I could have been practicing because I'm practicing something else, and like I'm trying to learn about like singing and how I can like make these words sound good. I don't care if they're written just by me. Like when they are, then I love that because then I know why I wrote something a certain way. But I forget that anyways a lot of the time. You know, I would be looking for clues in my own songs to identify which ones were written by me and which ones were written by AI anyway. Like I'd be looking for neon in there and some teeth in there to try to figure out was this written by me or not. I just wish they would expand on letting women be sexy because not everybody who wants to say something sexual just wants to be like a man being scary, because they know how to kind of do like scary man doesn't know if he's a predator, like they know how to do that, or like tortured person doesn't know if they can really escape being Catholic, like they know how to do that, but then everything's about the inside of the mouth and then everything's neon and you're like, this is an interesting world that every single person who's using ChatGPT right now for their songs is building. Some imagery there really caught on. But they don't really know how to like let women like want to say something sexy without making it sound, without not letting you do it or making it sound scary or making it about being a dentist. Like they don't really know how to do that yet, and they don't really know how to sort of let you pick your spirituality. It's always about being Catholic but trying to escape. You cannot write about being Catholic and be happy to be Catholic, but you can, like, it's hard to write about any other religion unless you're really just doing all of it yourself. Because other way, they're gonna sneak something in there about how you don't want to be Catholic anymore, but you are. But they're not gonna really spell it out. They're just gonna like try to use hints. like Easter eggs about you wanting to not be Catholic, because apparently everybody's closeted about not wanting to be Catholic. That's what they're trying to work on. So that might, but you might hear this and be like, oh, I want some songs with some teeth in them and some neon stuff in there, and I might want to be forced to have no idea why it won't let me be like sexy, but it'll let me be scary about something sexual. Like like you can write a song about being a man who is contemplating like chasing women outside or something. You could write that like so easily with it, especially if everything is neon around you and your teeth are going numb or something weird, or you reached into your own pocket and there were a bunch of teeth and you don't know how they got there. Like, you can totally write that song. You want to just be a woman who's like pretty or like sexy or something, it's gonna have no idea how to write that. You're gonna be writing the whole thing yourself anyway. Oh. Those are some of the cliches currently of ChatGPT, but every time that it updates, they like to add in new things for songwriting and update and remove some of what they had and change some of what they had for it. So hopefully that feature stays free, because I'm enjoying it, but I also don't have like money, so I don't know at the moment, but like I'm enjoying it. I don't know. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye. Oh, really quick, before the end of the video, I wanted to add, there's another thing that ChatGPT always does or tries to sneak in there for songwriting. It always will say like a prayer for everything. So it'll be like, a wine glass full of teeth started blinking like a prayer. Like, it'll say something like that, and you're like, started blinking like a prayer? Like a prayer, you know? Like, it loves to throw like a prayer in there. Like, the cathedral was made out of paper like a prayer. And you're like, huh? Huh? All of the signs were neon, like a prayer. It really makes you like think about it to try to figure out what that is, because, what? What? Like, the book was full of teeth, like a prayer. Like, you just know that a human brain did not think of the book was full of teeth like a prayer. That's all. Anyway, I love you guys, bye.